shit can break at any time.
Yeah.
Like, let's not color code that, because I mean, there's times that your refrigerator is going to go down, or there's a pipe that broke, or, you know, you're plunging toilets. Like, all of these things we've had to come in and deal with is that like there's like a flood in the kitchen, and you're like, how am I going to solve this problem?
You might need $1,000 at any moment or more to have somebody come in and fix something.
And actually, that's a super important point right there. Like, for anyone who's going into the restaurant or thinking about buying a restaurant, you need to start out with a certain amount of cash.
Yeah.
You have to have cash in the bank, because not only for payroll and for purchasing all the things that you need to purchase, but you have to have shit money. Yeah. And
so, do you have a separate account that you like, an oh shit count?
No,
account,
we don't. But we keep
cushion.
Yes, we keep a cushion.
What's a good cushion? Would you say?
Well, so when we started, we made sure we had $30,000.
Okay.
To get us going when we first took over. And every year we try to increase that cushion.
Yeah.
I would say for your oh shit, you need about 10 grand for just an oh shit money.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean like your payroll and cost of
what's
of doing
What's
business.
the most expensive piece of equipment you have in your restaurant? I think is the question to ask yourself. And if I need to replace
that's exactly right.
That's
your
a good
cushion,
point.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I don't know.
To replace it and then labor on top of that, just so you know.
Oh my God,
don't forget the labor.
Yeah.
I mean, we really, like, I think 2018, we started that year, that first quarter was just everything broke.
Fixing shit.
It was like, it started with like all like electrical one month, plumbing the next month. And it just kept going down the list.
The refrigerator, I think, went out too. I feel like.
Yeah, the refrigeration. Yeah. We had the electrical stuff. And those are just things that are going to happen.
I remember my parents had like 3 refrigerators in our cellar at the house. So if anything ever happened, we could just, like call an audible.
Quick, switch it off. Yeah, exactly.
That is really, really impressive. Yeah, you do have to be prepared. Yeah. And then also, I think, with refrigeration, you also have to take in the idea that you could have a loss. That
I was just going to say that.
Goes down, you lose product.
You're losing product. So
that's
then
just money
so
in
then
the
that's
trash.
More money that you need to replace that product.
Right.
So
it's crazy.
And this is also a good point. If you're also going into this, also look at your insurance policies. What are your insurance policies covers? We actually have a policy that will allow us to pay for some of the loss. Like, I think it's like a $500 deductible, but if everything goes down one night and you have a loss in that food of thousands of dollars,
$500.
You can submit a claim.
Yeah.
I was literally just having this conversation because Sacramento, that area where I was just in,
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, like the power company literally shut power off to like 5 or 6 counties, 7 counties.
I went to California that same week, and I was like, we were driving there, and we were like, is our hotel going to be open?
Yeah.
Because, we weren't sure. And, half of the restaurants were just functioning on, cold sandwiches and bottled beer and wine. They were not even serving.
If the restaurants are smart and they did get the insurance to cover something like that, in my mind, I'm thinking, holy crap, the insurance company is getting slammed right now. Because think about that, how many square miles is that? In every restaurant, how many restaurants are all looking to make a claim at once across all that?
In a restaurant, that daily cash flow is what you survive on. You depend on that daily cash flow. So if it's not coming in, I mean, that was a huge hit. And as we were driving home, I was like, what would we do? What would we do if that happened here? It's something to think about.
Which is good to always kind of have that oh shit in the back of your head.
So what would you
worst
do?
Case scenario.
I would get my ass down here and I would unload those refrigerators and call all my friends and contacts in our industry. And I have a generator. But you would need a little bit more generators for what we need. Mm-hmm. But I would call in all the favors.
Yeah.
And then same thing though, if something happened to one of our fellow
we have a good community here.
Yeah.
A good restaurant hospitality community here. It's pretty tight knit.
It is.
Sorry, keep going. Well,
and I would allow, I would open up fridge space if somebody called us too, because you got to look out for each other.
Yeah.
It is crazy how much those daily sales are important.